In this lesson, I'm going to discuss about the Feature Manager tree and a few other managers which are available inside the Feature Manager tree area. In the Feature Manager tree area, we have the Feature Manager design tree, we have the Property Manager tree, we have the Configuration Manager tree, we have the Time Expert, we have the Display Manager tree, we have the Solidworks CAM feature tree, we have the SolidWorks CAM operation tree, we have the SolidWorks CAM tools, but we are going to be making use of the SolidWorks feature manager design tree and the property manager tree frequently. So currently we are in a SolidWorks path environment. As you can see from the icon over here in your feature manager tree, this is showing that we are in a SolidWorks path environment. So let's go over to a SolidWorks assembly environment and see what our feature manager tree area looks like. Over here we can see that this icon is showing that we are in a SolidWorks assembly environment. As you can see, we have the feature manager tree, we have the property manager tree, we have the configuration manager tree, we have the dimension expert tree. Okay, everything is same as when we are in the path environment. So let's move over to the drawing environment and see what it looks like. Okay, here this icon shows that we are in a SolidWorks drawing environment right now. We have only two feature manager three items in the drawing environment. We have the feature manager design tree and the property manager tree. Back in our SolidWorks path environment, in the feature manager design tree, the first item here shows that we are working in a SolidWorks path environment. Then we have a couple of folders. We have the history, sensor, annotations, solid bodies, and material folder contain important informations about our model. If we have sensors created in our model, it will be contained in the sensor folder. If we have the annotations, will be contained in the annotations folder. All the solid work bodies will be in this folder, and all the materials we applied in our model will be in the material folder. You can notice that the sensor folder and the history folder is currently empty. We can decide to hide all empty folders. To do that, go to options, click on system options, go to feature manager, and use go to hide or show three items. Here you can find different three items that we can hide or show. So when you locate the sensor, as you can see, it's showing. We have an option to make it to hide it or make it automatic. If we hide it, it will not show in our feature manager tree at all. But if we make it automatic, anytime we create a sensor, the sensor folder will appear again. So let's make it automatic and click OK. As you can see, the sensor folder has disappeared from our feature manager design tree. Next, we have a couple of references, the plane reference and the origin reference. This plane reference and the origin reference they shows the different planes and the origin of our model. You cannot delete these plane references. They are here by default. You can only hide or show them. You can see a front plane is now showing. I can decide to hide it. After that, we have our origin reference, which shows the origin of our model. After the origin reference, this is where the features we created in our model starts from. If I create a new part document, as you can see, the only items we have here is in the feature manager is the history annotation. This is all that we have. If I go ahead to make a new sketch if I make a new sketch in my SolidWorks path environment, you can see the sketch I just made appears right after the origin in my SolidWorks feature manager tree. I will not discuss about the other three items right now. When we start working in SolidWorks in due course, you get to learn how to use these other three items. It's going to be complicated right now. So I'm going to talk a little bit on our SolidWorks assembly. As you can see, the three item here, the first option, notice that it has changed to SolidWorks path icon. Every other thing from here to the origin is the same. Our SolidWorks assembly features comes after the origin. And these features right here are individual parts. They are individual parts. As you can see, if I click on this, that cylinder is highlighted. If I click on the top cylinder, and these are the bolts. So in future lessons, I'm going to talk more about the other three items.